G'day, it's Colin from Wurth, and what I want to talk to you about today is the Wurth injectable UV dye. Now this is for the automotive air conditioning. The UV dye, we put it in the system to check for leaks after we've repaired it. So this is for later on down the track. The UV dye will leak out, and then we use a UV torch and UV glasses to check under the hood of the vehicle and under the dash for any air conditioning leaks. So traditionally, what you'd use to inject dye into the system is you'd have your bottle of dye and you'd have this funny looking tool here which you'd put the dye into and you'd direct it into the system. A lot of mucking around, quite time consuming and also dirty and messy and everything. So what we've done is we've put them into these injectable syringes. So there's 7.5 mils of dye in each syringe, right? And that'll do up to a 1.5 kilo system. So that's every car on the road, plus you know, a lot of the trucks and that out there, we can use these in. That's enough. We only need one syringe. Now, how you use these products is the air conditioning system must be operational. So we have the engine running and the air conditioner on and the gas in there and it's all working fine. We use the adapters. So in the back of the packet here, there's two adapters, one for the R134A gas and one for the 1234YF gas in the back here. So we use whichever adapter for which gas, and we attach the syringe to the low pressure side in your air conditioning. And then we inject the product into the low pressure side with the air conditioner running. And then that carries around in the gas in the system. And obviously when there's a leak, it appears and we can easily find it with our UV dye light and glasses. So let's go over. I'm going to inject some into a vehicle we've got here. Now, one thing before I do that, you should always wear the appropriate PPE, gloves, glasses, but you must have an automotive or a gas handling license, should I say, if you're going to work on car air conditioning systems. All right, let's go and have a look. So this is the injectable UV dye. So we get 6 syringes of the dye, as I said, 7.5 mils, which is capable of doing up to a 1.5 kilo system. And in the back, we have the 2 adapters for the 2 different types of gases, R134A and 1234YF. And there's also a little hose in here that you can put on to give you a bit more angle, because sometimes the port you need to access is in a difficult spot and you can't get the syringe square on. Today, we've got this vehicle here and the ports are right up here on top, nice and easy to access. So now I'm going to start the vehicle, get the air conditioning running, and we're going to inject the dye. Okay, so we've got our syringe here. What we do is remove the cap. And we've got our adapter. Now this vehicle has the 1234YF gas, so I've got the right one for that. And I just screw it onto the end of the syringe. Now I want to bleed out any air, so I just push the syringe slightly until I can see some dye. Now I locate my low pressure on the vehicle. So that's this one, so the larger pipe. Here. And all we do is we just clip it on like so and inject it in, then pop it off, and we've injected that dye in there. So that's how simple it is to inject the UV dye into an automotive air conditioning system using the Wurth syringe system. Much easier than the old canister here and bottle and everything like that. It's messy and untidy. This is easy, quick and safe. Now in the range, obviously we have the injectable UV dye. We also have a stop leak. So injectable again. So the stop leak we put into the system, and this is for tiny little leaks, little seals that leak or little tiny pinholes, not big major leaks that we can't necessarily find. We can use this product, it'll run around in the system with the gas, and once it finds the leak and the air hits it, it'll seal that leak off. So it's a fantastic tool just to keep you covered. And the other product I have here is the AC Performance Enhancer. So we inject this again, it's got the adapters in the back, safe for both gases. We inject this into the air conditioning system again, the same as we did with the dye. And what this does, it's got some additives for the oil in the system that boosts the oil and helps the compressor work. But it also cleans down the inside of the evaporator and condenser, so we get better heat transfer. And using this product can potentially bring your air conditioning system down by 1 to 2 degrees, depending on the condition of your system. So there's a couple of extra ones. So the Wurth UV dye in the injectable syringes. It's a fantastic product, really easy to use as you saw. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to like our page. And the Wurth injectable UV dye, it's ready for work.